Hey guys, I'm back with another video. If you'd like to see how things went yesterday with my Naca webinar, stay tuned. I'm coming back with it right now. Good afternoon, good evening, and good night, you guys. I just finished the 4-hour seminar for Naca. And excuse my mess, but I am in my kitchen, which is now / my lab. And I have a couple of projects I have going on. So as I told you guys, I have a tea business, and right now I'm enjoying one of my teas, which is Sweet Desires, which is a hibiscus strawberry tea. It tastes really, really good. While I'm working on some other blends. And so let me get me some gloves. Hold on. Okay, so yes, I just finished the seminar. And I guess I could have had you guys up higher because it's cutting off my head. But let's see. So I just finished the seminar, and it was all of 4 hours, maybe a little bit shy of 4 hours, but yes, it was a 4-hour long seminar. And there were 762 of us in this particular webinar. And so it didn't start until like maybe a quarter after 4. It was supposed to have started at 4 o'clock. So I logged in, and mind you, I'm hauling tail. I left work early, hauling tail to get home, because I didn't know what they would be expecting us to do, if they wanted us to do something that was interactive or any not. I know for our webinar, it was not interactive. It was more or less a presentation. And so they, the presenter came on. She let us know there are going to be like 4 different panelists talking to us. And then she proceeded to give the presentation, and they just started off about what Naca is about, and then they went into each of the different segments of the Naca program home buying process, and they followed pretty much the workbook. They pretty much followed the workbook. What did I just do with the piece of paper? Mercy be. So this is the workbook, the Naca workbook that I just downloaded, and this is the workbook. I need to staple it now that I have it together, and I'm gonna start putting it. So there's like 50 pages. It's like 50 pages altogether of this workbook. And so they literally went through kind of every step on slides, and it's out of my way. So they kind of went through every step on slides, and they explained everything. Lord, I'm glad that I'm grateful, but it was long. It was 4 hours long. So good. So anyway, so they just kind of went through the whole workbook, like I said, showing the history of Naca. They went through telling us of the expectations of Naca. They really, the presenter, she really drove home that whole payment shock thing. That's what I really want to bring to everybody's attention, is about the payment shock. So she said something that was devastating. So you want to be very cognizant of this. If you start your payment shock process, do not touch that money. She said there was a young man who was living at home, had the best situation because he was not having to pay rent, but he had payment shock for his entire mortgage amount. So let's say, for instance, his mortgage amount was $1,000 a month. He had been on track. He had an update because he did have a new action plan. And so she said this happened actually yesterday. So she was going over with this gentleman his action plan, and there was some money that was missing from his payment shock. And she was like, well, have you paid any other bills? Something, help me out. And he's like, no, my girlfriend's phone broke. She dropped it, it broke, and I just bought her another phone. Well, guess what he just did? He just set himself all the way back to another 6 months. He was almost to the point where he could purchase his home, and now he's got to go back another 6 months because he spent some money to purchase his girlfriend a phone because she dropped her phone and it broke. So you cannot, for any reason, under any circumstance, touch that payment shock money, because again, essentially that's your mortgage. And if you had paid your mortgage, that money wouldn't be available for you to buy a phone with, now would it? No, it wouldn't. So that's pretty much what she was saying. Don't spend the money because it's mortgage money. Okay? So then we kind of went over again just a little bit of things, succinctly, that were in the workshop book, which again you can download on Naca.com, Naca.com. You can download this book. And I'm sitting here talking to you. I got work to do. By Naca.com, and I'm making candles for my business too. I'm such a busy person. So I have a tea business, but I'm also making candles that go along with my packages. I have Mother's Day packages, so I have these little candles that smell absolutely delightful. I was burning this little candle earlier that I made. Isn't that pretty? Yeah, I was making this little pack. I just have to put my logo stickers on. I haven't done that yet. And so, I don't know if you can see it. These are my tea brand logos. This is my logo. This is my tea. This is what I'm drinking right now. It's called Sweet Desires. It's all so pretty. And this is just peachy. It's a oolong tea, oolong and peach tea. So anyway, so yes, she's also going over everything with us. I just washed my hands, man. So so she was going over everything with us, and then at the end, they're like, okay, everybody stand up, shake it out. You've lasted, 4 hours with us, and we're getting ready to give you your Naca ID number. And so they told us to go to Naca.com, which we did. And they told us where to go, which we did. And they told us to type in this. How many digits was it? Hold on. Five-digit number. We had to type in a 5-digit number to a place on Naca.com that they told us to type it into, and to fill out the information, and then that's when your Naca ID number pops up. And I was like, I'm official. Yes, so I have my Naca ID number. I'm going to finish working, and then I'm going to start uploading all my information, and then I'm going to schedule my appointment, because I'm sure the appointments are going to be kind of far out or whatever. So I'm going to schedule my appointment. So a couple things I want to go over with you guys again. If you're offered sticker shock, and I'll go over this again. If you're offered sticker shock and you start putting that money in there, do not touch it. they will know if you touch it, because they'll be looking at your account balances every month, and it should only be getting larger and not a decrease. So do not touch it, or it should not be staying stagnant either. It should be constantly growing. So do not touch it. So I told you with regards to your credit, don't contact your creditors, guys. Don't contact your creditors. Only thing you need to do is contact the bureau for what I was telling you with regards to like the hard inquiries and stuff like that, and contacting them to get your name done, because otherwise you're going to have a LOE, letter of explanation, for each and every single solitary thing that is questionable on your credit. You're going to have to give an explanation for it. Who wants to have to do that? So if you are not where I am right now, so today is April the 10th, 2021, and it's about 20 after 8. Like I just finished the seminar. It was at 8 o'clock. So I was like, let me hurry and jump on here now, take an intermission from working, and talk to my fly friends and family about where we are in this process. We are moving ahead. I'm so excited about it. So anyway, I am going to go, because I got to fill these, I got to clean these tins and then fill them with tea. Let me show you what my tea tins look like. I'm busy, y'all. When I tell you, this Goldie is going places. Isn't that pretty? You just open it up, and you have your tea in there. Isn't that just so beautiful? Let me show you what my logo looks like on. So, 1 second. See if you can see it. Isn't that pretty, guys? So that's Peas Magnolia Teas, Tea Sips for the Soul. That's the name of my company. I know it's a little transposed, but that's my business stuff. I'll be rewashing these hands again. So yes, I'm getting ready to wash these, dry these, and fill these with tea and start making my little packages for distribution. So I got to get these ready for a spa that I'm in, where they utilize my tea as their main beverage for services. Isn't that awesome? I know. So again, don't want to keep you guys, just want to come and tell you guys that, but may the Lord bless and keep you, may his face shine upon you, be gracious unto you, may he lift up his countenance upon you and give you his peace. Peace. Hey guys, I'm back with another video. If you'd like to know how things went with my workshop experience, my virtual seminar Hey guys, I am here with another video. I had my Naca workshop video.